Gawain is known as a noble and chivalrous knight. With just one look, you can feel the aura of charisma around him. But all of that completely disappears the moment he steps into the kitchen. Yup, Gawain can't cook. Well, maybe can't cook isn't the biggest issue here. It's the fact that he insists on cooking anyway. And the worst part is that he only ever makes one thing, and he refuses to change the recipe. Just mashed potatoes. That's it. And they're mid at best. He even knows they're not that good. He literally used his mashed potatoes as punishment for Mordred in his interlude story. What a menace. It's even implied that one of the reasons Artoria became such a secret glutton is because she had to endure his cooking back in the Round Table days. No wonder that when she met Shiro, who could actually cook, she started eating like there's no tomorrow. And that brings us to today's topic. We're going to talk about those who love to cook, but their skills are absolutely cursed. I guess we can call it the lethal chef category, because, well, their cooking is just that bad. Okay, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the idea. You see, Chaldea desperately needs a proper cooking division. Thankfully, we've got a few reliable chefs like Emiya, Boudica, and even Beni Enma. But then, there are others. Don't get me wrong, these people genuinely love to cook. It's just that their circumstances won't let them. Gawain's just the beginning. There are more out there who you'd never expect to be walking kitchen disasters. Stick around till the end. You don't want to miss the stories of these characters getting exposed for being absolutely hopeless in the kitchen. Next up, we've got Tomoe Gozen. Now, Tomoe gives off serious wife material energy. She's passionate, loyal, and constantly talks about her beloved Lord Yoshinaka. So naturally, with all that dream wife reputation in or outside of the series, you'd think she's also good in the kitchen. Well, according to Beni Enma, Tomoe is completely hopeless when it comes to cooking. In the Sparrow's in-daily report event, she tries to learn under Beni Enma's guidance and fails spectacularly. Like serving raw, uncut root vegetables kind of fail. She doesn't even seem to know how to properly heat food. So what happened? Just like Gawain, she's got a case of lethal chef disease. Well, Tomoe does cook. I mean, she was a proper wife, but it seems she only makes one thing: rice balls. And the taste is, let's just say, don't expect much. Beni Enma said that Tomoe can stuff a rice ball into another rice ball, but that's it. One big reason why she struggles with cooking in the modern era is her diet. She's a total gamer girl, and during her long gaming sessions, she snacks non-stop on processed foods full of MSG and intense flavoring. Because of that, her taste buds have gotten used to bold, artificial flavors, so normal food just tastes bland or off to her. Technically, she can make sweets or confectionery if she follows a recipe exactly, but when it comes to everyday meals, it's a total disaster. Well, I guess that means Lord Yoshinaka was a patient man. And then we've got Little Medusa, aka Anna. Now, considering adult Medusa seems pretty decent at cooking, you'd assume young Anna just hasn't had enough practice yet. Well, actually I kind of forgot if Medusa really can cook or not. But seeing her in a Mia dinner spin-off, I'm assuming she can. Anyway, while we've never actually seen Anna cook on screen, her cooking skills get subtly roasted in the Babylonia chapter. There's a moment where Leonidas asks who's on cooking duty for the night. And before anyone answers anything, he immediately says, if it's Anna, he suddenly has somewhere else to be. That is kinda rude, but hilarious at the same time. But the best part is Siduri says not to worry because she's the one cooking, while Anna is standing right there and doesn't even deny it. Which pretty much confirms it. Anna can't cook. Now, speaking of Leonidas, this guy actually isn't too far off from Anna. Sure, maybe Anna can't cook because she's still a kid, but Leonidas clearly just lets the flavor be as bad as it is. In the Heroic Spirit Food Chronicles spin-off, he once treated everyone in Chaldea to a hot pot of melazomos, or black broth, after a tough day of training. It's a real ancient Spartan recipe made from pork blood, meat, vinegar, and salt. Sounds intense, isn't it? The smell is awful, and the taste is super sour. Pretty much everyone who tries it is instantly repulsed. According to Dr. Roman, Even visitors to Sparta prefer drinking muddy water over Melis Zomos. That's how bad it is. But in true Spartan fashion, the dish isn't meant to taste good. It's all about nutrition and rejecting luxury, which is how Spartan people live back in the day. Leonidas admits it's hard to drink at first, but he calls it an acquired taste and fully believes in the "if it tastes bad, it must be good for you" mentality. Basically, it's like a protein shake from hell. Out of respect, Fujimaru and the others still go for seconds. But yeah, it's rough. Then we've got Danzo, the loyal mechanical ninja mom. She actually makes extremely nutritious rations, great for stamina and calorie recovery. The only problem is, they taste horrific. The thing is, Danzo has no sense of taste, so she can't tell how bad it is herself. This is kind of funny, because Danzo's case is very similar to Benny, Enma, and Tomoe, but with very different outcomes. You see, the three of them can't taste food. Danzo can make proper, nutritious ninja rations with the right texture and portion size, but the flavor is awful because she can't taste the food. Meanwhile, Benny Enma also can't taste food because she has no tongue. I forgot if this was ever explained in the series, but in her legend, she's a sparrow whose tongue was cut out by someone. Still, she can make delicious food because she analyzes the heck out of the ingredients, the nutrition, spices, everything, so she can ensure the food tastes good, even without tasting it herself. Tomoe, on the other hand, literally can't grasp the importance of food texture, presentation, or even flavor because she's eaten too many modern snacks full of MSG and strong artificial flavors, while Danzo can literally do the texture and presentation just fine. That's such a funny parallel. Anyway, what about the whole Fuma clan? Well, apparently they didn't have the heart to tell Danzo how awful her food was, so they just suffered in silence. Danzo even knows her food is terrible, but by the time she tries to warn Fujimaru, they've already eaten it. Well, that was an interesting lineup, wasn't it? People who love to cook but are absolutely terrible at it. But we're not done yet. Because up next, the title of Lethal Chef might actually be literal. Let's just say things go beyond bad taste from here. With these next few characters, cooking doesn't just result in questionable flavor, it turns into something actually dangerous. Lethal Chef among the many faces of Artoria, Caster Artoria. She's usually more of the eating type than the cooking type, but this one's a bit different. If she's in the kitchen, do not let her cook under any circumstances. In Lost Belt 6, she once tried to make some chocolate sweets and ended up creating a literal chocolate monster that came alive and tried to kill everyone. The wild part is that wasn't even intentional. She just magically combined and threw every ingredient she had into the dough. Since her magic is tied to Avalon Le Fay, the chocolate ended up transforming into sword-shaped monstrosities. She didn't even do anything wrong, at least from what we know. It's just that her magical power did its thing. Even though her magic was already weird to begin with, this is on a whole other level of absurd. Thankfully, she's actually got someone to balance things out, Barghest, who's actually a fantastic cook. These two interactions are pretty cute actually. They appear to kinda hate each other but never really hit it off. At the point that Artoria often crashes Barghest's room just to get food, and she has zero shame about asking for seconds. So yeah, some people are born to cook, some people are born to eat, and some people should never be left alone in a kitchen. Next on the list is Elizabeth. Yeah, her profile literally says her pumpkin pie is poisonous. I kinda forgot the conflict of her event, but the warning is right there in her profile. In the NA version, there's even a warning in all caps: do not eat them. Meanwhile, in the JP version, it flat out says her pumpkin pie is classified as a powerful drug. And now we've got the final person on the list, someone who recently showed up on the NA server, Locusta. And this one, unlike everyone else we've talked about, she's a literal lethal chef. Not because her cooking tastes bad or unintentionally thumping out of magic or anything. It's because she's an actual poisoner. Her obsession is mushrooms. It makes sense, considering her whole deal is poison. In-game, she even has a skill called cooking, mushroom, that gives an attack buff and poisons enemies when she hits them. So yeah, she can cook dishes that will literally kill you if you eat them. But here's the twist. She's actually a really good cook. You'd think this mushroom-obsessed poisoner only knows how to handle fungi, but she's got talent outside that too. She just prefers mushrooms. In fact, there's a moment where Setanta is genuinely happy when she finally makes something that doesn't have mushrooms in it. So, the one person who can actually and intentionally cook something lethal is also the one who can cook well if she wants. That's hilarious to think about. I guess that's it for now. Well, I'm pretty sure there are others who obviously mess up during Valentine's Day events, but maybe I'll save that for later. That's a different topic. For now, click subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time.